bench dogs, the lateral type, and what they're for. Hi, Ben Construct here, and I'm going to talk to you today about the lateral bench dogs, which you use around the vice area. So let's get on with it and have a look at that now. We'll do a quick demonstration as to why they're there for starters in the first place and preferences, yeah? Okay, just looking at this bench now, I've got a set of the bench dogs which I use primarily, it's just to keep your timber level, but it does double up. I'm missing one now. Where's that gone? There we go. I'll show you the reason why I did take that out in a moment. It will all become clear. And then I've got one at the end, one there, and two either side of the vise. And I'll do you a demonstration with 3 different pieces of timber: short piece, medium piece, and a long piece. And then we'll also demo, and this is something that I'm really impressed with, is the homemade wooden holdfast. They work absolutely excellently, and we'll show you that just now. Okay, so first of all, short piece. So first of all, these are adjustable pop outs, as you can see. I think you can see this bit here. You just can grab them with your nails to pop your timber in there, and away you go. And then obviously, not all pieces of timber that long. It doesn't really matter how wide they are, because it's still going to rest on that, and anyway, we've got a longer piece here now. So look at that now for planing direction. And then we've got a further one down the bench, and that's why we've got another one here. So that goes in, whack your vise in, and again, you're ready to plane. Okay, so, and then an even longer one. And we have a further bench dog down this end. And again, it's an adjustable one, and you just have to pull it out. There we go. Now, this is where your holdfast comes in, because if you just take something metal, that didn't work out as planned. Let's just get that out a second. That out completely, and then the magnet push-pull comes out. Let that come down now and rest on the far end. A bit further. That's there. Bench dog in. Give it a couple of slaps, and it's rock solid. You can play with that now, no problems. On that. That's better. Lovely job. So that, in essence, is how it works. Bench dog, or not the bench dog, that fella pops. Magic. I can't believe how good these are now, and how easy again they are to make. I have carved a little bit into it, but in essence, all that is the angle going into that is 15 degrees, and then you adjust this accordingly. So that then is parallel with this here, and then that's a 20 mil or 3/4 inch dowel, and it goes into the same hole as the rest of them. And then with the one that I took out, pop that in, back in, and we'll just clear this out of the way. And back in with these. Now I'm going to show you something about these and the reason why they've got little grooves marked in them. And I'm going to show you this in detail. So you've got the push pop out bench dogs, which pop out, and sometimes because of the friction in the hole, it doesn't always come out completely all. So what you need is just a little groove in it to pop your nail into it and adjust it out. And these work with those same bullet catches, which create a little bit of friction and allow you to adjust it. And then obviously, once you've clicked it back in, that push to pull catch will just catch it. Same with the rest of them, back in and they're out. And as you can see, you've got that little groove cut in it to just catch them there, yeah. Work excellently, really good, must say. Really good until now, that is. Let's just give it another little flick. Would you believe? I'll have to do a cut on that. So, despite that boob, we'll just show you, I have just filed the inside of the hole and given it a little sand on the outside, and now it's working perfectly. It's only newly installed. I mean, and the reason you do want that friction, it's very good. One thing is when you move your bench around, they don't fall out because these lads retain it in, you know. And then see that it's really mushy the way that works, and just enough to catch your nail on, and then you're in full control as to how long you want these in. Now, when you think about this, isn't this the right job for the lads on the top? You know, as a caveat here. See, I did the, you know, the pop-out ones here, which and I've also put in a catch there to make that work, and so you can flip them over. You've got your flat face, and it allows you to lower to a certain extent until the spring gets too strong. So you get it quite low then, and you can also bring it up quite high. And the only thing restricting your height, of course, is because these are shorter, you can't get them out that high, but you know, that's 20 mil, and you can get them down to, that's about 7 or 8 mil. With a change in catches, because that's the problem with this. I'll just show you these catches just in case anyone's not seen them. Let's pop that one out. They're little magnet ones, which what's happened with them is the edges have just been filed, get you in the light a little bit better, just been filed off. They come with wings on. You know, it's a system that works very well. And because you put that bullet catch on, you've now got adjustability. So that goes down to 7 mil. Now I've yet to find a place which has got those push to pull catches, which are a bit short. You can get a longer dowel in here and you can adjust it more. And accordingly, you know. Now the other thing about it, just to move on a stage, let's have a look at these ones. What I've done with these is that this is the row behind. I've actually I haven't put those in there, but I found a better catch, and I'll just show you that again. Oh, these ones will have to be pulled out with the pliers, because they're the original ones I got, which are much longer, and it doesn't allow you hardly any dog. Sorry, try and get that in the light. We've got a funny game of the sun going on. But I found these, and these are magic. They are a bit more expensive, I must say. They're actually about six quid a shot, but as you can see, they're much shorter. You can get a longer dowel in, and you could put that, you see, screwed into the bottom of the dowel, the dog, yeah. But it's not really actually a great idea, and I'll tell you why. Because when you do that, if you screw it into the bottom of it, you can't flip your dog over to get the flat surface. And if you leave your dog like that, let's pop that in the hole. You've got a nice hole for collecting dust in it, and that's not much good. But again, if you cut a little groove around here, See that? You can just get your nail in there to pick it up and adjust it. And again, because they allow it to go right down, you can get that down to about even 3 or 4 mil. Yeah. You see that? And then of course you've got your nail in there to pull it up, whatever height really, or as long as you've got as the dowel, as the dog, you know, will go. And then she's in. Or if you want to flip her over and make her flush, she's flush. Yeah, even better. Fast improvement there. And I've done the same here on that one. Whoop. There you go. Nearly lost it. Pull those old ones out. We'll finish with those now. Put the real stuff in. Because these guys, and these ones I got from eBay, they are actually £6 a shot, whereas the other ones I think you could get 10 or so for a tenner. But these are much more superior. They're shorter, so you can get longer dogs in there, and they work much better. They're a whole different class of fitting altogether, whether there's some kind of ball bearing race in them or not. eBay, and I'll leave a connection at the end there as to what they're actually called. There's a name for them. I'm useless with names, I'm afraid. So, but I'll just show you how much better they work. So you start off in there, pop your man, have to give it a couple of flicks. They're newly installed, I must admit. And then you can get your nail in there and they become adjustable. But you don't want to be bruising your work with the round face. You want the flat face. Let's get you around this side. The light here is destroying this demonstration. You see, you've got the groove there, and you've got the flat face, and down she goes. And she's playing around with me a little bit. I have to give this another little sand. I have to flick at it, and we'll have to give that a file as well. And there we go, we've got him. And it becomes adjustable. This is the bit I like. That's the bit I don't like about the pop-ups. You can't adjust them, but this does make them adjustable. So down she goes. As I say, you're going to get dust down that hole there if you don't flip them over. Would you believe this now? 2 of them. Well, they are newly installed, guys, so you'll have to forgive me there. These one, when it's this way up, it's not so hard to get out. So I need to file that hole as well. And but these do work excellently up until now, of course, because I'm shooting the video. But all I'm going to do with that is pop that on the sander, give that another sand there, and just take a round rasp, shove it down the hole, give it a little file around the side, take that out of the way while I'm doing it, and that will work. And that's all I've done with the other one that was jamming there. Just gave it a little sand, and now it's popping out. And final adjustments, and as you can see, there ain't no problem anymore. Just a matter of adjusting. You don't want these as a tight fit when you're using that bullet and the push-pull. It needs to be a little bit loose. As you can see, there's a little bit of wobble in that, and it's going to work for you nicely. Okay, guys, so that's it. Much improved, and thanks for following me and sticking with this video and all the little cock-ups. But you can see what we're going at and what the result is going to be. Okay, many thanks. And if you found it at all useful, hopefully you give me a thumbs up. Cheers. Just a quick caveat about this wooden holdfast. I've made mine in oak. It's a 20mm dowel. The angle that the dowel goes in there is at 15 degrees, so it's not square, it's a 15 degree. And then what I do is I make that area, that plane there, which touches the work, parallel with that, so that lines up with that one. Yeah, other than that, it could be a straight piece of stick. I've you know, spent a little bit of time, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, just carving it out, just to make it look a little bit pretty. I haven't even bothered putting any glue in that yet, or cutting it off. You know, you can if you want. I probably will later. It just makes it sweeter and just gets rid of the rough edge, you know. The other thing about it is, of course, if you stick a bit of leather or that new crubber or cork to the end of it, it's going to work even better. I haven't got round to it yet, but I will be doing that, because it'll just help with the grip. But so far, I found it to be absolutely excellent. And when you look at the price of these holdfasts, you know, to get any decent one, it's nearly £30 in UK, probably the same, 30 US. Now, that could be made in, you know, half an hour, 20 minutes even. If you did a more basic one, probably even 15 minutes, you can make that, you know. And it's a while since I got paid 30 pounds for 15 minutes work anyway. So yeah, I will do a later video on how you make these, and even we'll do a basic one, which is just straight, obviously, and then we'll do the carving one, but that'll follow later. Okay guys, I'll tell you what, they work excellent, absolutely excellent. So I approve those. There's loads of other people showing how to do these videos on them. If you're waiting for me, it'll probably be a week before I broadcast it. There are other videos who show quite clearly how they're made, but I'll do one anyway, and hopefully you'll be following me still by that stage. Okay, thank you. Bye now. And another quick caveat, just to sum it all up. Just notice one thing, and a way out of the problem, and that is you pop them out. This one's obviously working now. No, if anything, there's not enough friction now in that one. I filed it too much possibly. When you're going down, you can't get it down that last bit because the trigger is holding it. If you actually just pop it out, take your pencil and click the push to pull down, you'll find that without any pressure from that, you can actually adjust it to 2 or 3 millimeters. So that, you know, if that holds you up and you can't get down, because you see what I'm saying, you can't get down that last bit because it's been held up by the spring. Yeah, just pop it out there, take your pencil, click the push to pull down, and now you can get right down to, you know, 2 or 3 mil, no problems at all. Okay, just want to throw that in for you, and have a good one. Cheers. Bye for now. Thanks for watching, and a thumbs up is always appreciated. See you next time.